People we empower online today will be the leaders of tomorrow offline. It's just that simple. No desire to be like great anymore. I feel like influencer culture has taken away people's desire to be great and master their craft and be great and be known for something. Social media is kind of making us mediocre. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I am gonna set the goal to do 3 uploads a week. So yeah, this video is going to be about why we need to be careful who we pay attention to online. What I see a lot in the black community online is the elevation of mediocre black women, black and mixed race women. We elevate them through attention. Like, we live in a time where you can monetize and capitalize off attention. So every like, every comment, every view is you supporting and empowering these people to become influential people, influential leaders among our generation, especially as it concerns young women. This is something that I see. This is something that's really like starting to just like get a bit out of hand now, because we are creating our role models. We are creating the role models for young black women, and most of them come from the online space. And we got to start really thinking about who we're giving attention to, because off of that attention, people are building careers, and it's not just staying online anymore, it's coming offline. Yeah, the attention that we give them is putting these people in the positions to empower and disempower the young generation. And it's something that we really need to start taking seriously. And how are we doing that? Just attention, guys. Like, people are monetizing attention. Like, people can come up off our negative attention. It doesn't matter if it's positive attention, they can come up off it, they can build a career off it, they can leverage it to something else. And it's like, when we're supporting these young women with no talent, by the way, what are we condoning? What behaviors, what characteristics, what values are we condoning in this individual? What are we saying that to the younger generation? We like this, we support this. If we continue to support those young women, it tells those young women that they have to become that to have success, to be seen, to be valued. What are we valuing in these young women? What are we supporting? Like, let's feel like we're in a time of just like mediocrity. So let's not underestimate the power of a like, of a comment, of a share, because when we do those things, when we like, when we comment, when we share on their content, we're literally like empowering these people to make a living, to continue to inspire other black women to do what? To do what? Shake their ass. Like, the level of mediocrity now in black and mixed race women is just like disgusting. Like, I can't be the only one that sees it. Make sure you comment below if you agree. But let me just introduce myself, because I haven't yet. My name's Shukura, also known as Child of the Most High, also known as the voice, the face, the body. And I talk about entrepreneurship, personal development in relation to identity and behaviour. It's just getting a bit silly now. Like, what we see, we consume. So you're thinking that you're not seeing these things that are in your feed. It's not doing anything. Yes, it is. Everything is being stored in your mind. Everything's being digested. And the way it's like meditation. Whatever's in your feed, you are meditating on. Our generation meditate on video clips and photos. And if you're watching mediocre people, and it's just mediocre leading the mediocre, and it's just, I don't know. Black women lack great role models, like high quality, high value role models, especially within the online space. Black women need more role models. Black women deserve better role models. But it's we black people who are empowering the wrong people and putting the wrong people in the positions of power to influence us. We're in control of who our role models are. It's not selected for us anymore. I mean, like, we pretty much control that now. Look who we choose to put in positions of power. We need to really kind of reconsider what we're doing when we click like, when we share, when we comment. We really think about who we're giving attention to. It's an epidemic. Like, I feel like there's an attack on black female identity. I've 2000 them. When 50 Cent was out, everyone was talking about, like, in 50 Cent era when he dominated, and everyone would talk about the attack on black males and hip-hop and drugs and gangster this and blah blah blah. And I feel like that's kind of faded now. But I feel like the tap that's here now, you can't see. It's very subtle. It's on black female identity, on the black woman's body, and the black woman's mind, and the black woman's face, everything. Yeah, and it's like there's an image that's being sold to black women about how they're supposed to look, and they're buying into it. Many of them are buying into it. Now, sometimes it feels fake because there's the online world. In the real world, I don't see any of these people. I only see them when I go on my phone. I feel like it's like the more you spend on that, more time you spend on your app on your phone, the more you're just kind of brainwashing yourself. The girls have spent so much time on their phone, they're now trying to recreate bodies that were never natural to begin with. Like, everything was face tuned and edited and whatnot, and posed and arched back and whatnot. And now girls are trying to emulate that look, the look that was never real. Some black women have that body type, some black women have it, but not everyone has it. And it's like, can black women not see how clownish they look? Like, can you not see how you're making a mockery of the black body? I don't want to get into, I have another video I'm going to do about the power of the black woman's body, but maybe I should just change this video now, because it's all connected, you know. Like, who we're giving attention to online tend to be the woman with that look who are bought into that image. Like, remember, these girls don't do nothing for a living too tough. They're not really known for anything great or mastering their craft or anything. They just look good. And a lot of times looking good just requires having a big ass, a certain complexion, wigs, and just everyday playing dress up online. That's like pretty much what these girls do, like play dress up online. And it's just, our generation just know they don't have to do anything to make a living. Like, it's like there's this desire of our generation just kind of exist and just document our existence and get paid for it and do the bare minimum. There's no desire to be like great anymore. I feel like influencer culture has taken away people's desire to be great and master their craft and be great and be known for something. All you have to do now is have a feed, have a following, and take bomb pictures, and you get paid. And it's like, it's making, social media is kind of making us mediocre. It's making our generation mediocre. And I feel like it's just putting these girls in positions of influence. It's like the mediocre leading the mediocre. They're influencing other girls to be just like them, mediocre. They're not even telling you how to get anything that they have. They're just quite simply flaunting their lifestyle and their bodies. It's just ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I don't know if you can see. If you can see it, comment below. But I will be doing a series on black female identity. Someone said it's not female, black woman identity. I don't like saying that. It sounds crap. I'd rather say female, but we need to address this. This needs to be addressed. This is me addressing it. This is me addressing it. People we empower online today will be the leaders of tomorrow offline. It's just that simple. Yeah, the people that we're giving attention to, we are putting in positions to influence other people. Do you understand that it's the knock-on effect, how influence works? Yeah, and influence doesn't stop at one generation, which is why we need to be very worried that this is not going to stop here. What you're seeing now is not going to stop here. It's clownishness. It's not going to stop here. Like, it's making black women mediocre. So my light's just gone off. When we click that like button, when we share, when we follow, we comment who we're supporting, because we're putting these women into positions of influence. And it's just, do you really want these girls influencing your people in your family or your children, your community? Do you really? Because their power, their influence does not stay online. It comes offline eventually, and then other girls follow that kind of same model to say, oh, this is what success looks like in my generation. I have to look like this. I have to behave like this. And we endorse it. We endorse it by liking. And then these girls make a living off it. And it's just like, what are we doing? We're killing ourselves. Like, we need better role models. So this is just a little rant. You can read the proper essay on my blog, but I'll link it below. It's just, we gotta start thinking about what we're doing. Like, and it's, to me, it's just, we need some gatekeepers, man, because gatekeepers of the culture, because this is just, anyone can get in. Like the bar's so low. And it's funny how most of them come through rap as well. No, it's like it's through rap that they're coming through, that the bar is so low. Like anyone can get in now, and that's the problem. We've got to stop making the wrong people influencers, because they can try to influence all they want, but it's us that gives them their attention to them and empowerment to. We got to put a greater focus on our behaviour, our morals, our beliefs, who these women are, not how they look. It's like, I know you rob and manipulate people for a living, but you look good. That's not good. That's not good enough. It's just like, we have to start caring about who these women are and what they're promoting. The knock-on effect that has for our generation and future generations, because influence does not stop at one generation. Black role models tend to come from the online space, from music, from the music industry, and from the online space. So we've got to start gatekeeping this a bit more. Just gatekeep a bit. That's it. Say no, we don't want you. I don't want you. And that's okay, because other cultures do that. Other cultures do that. Other cultures are very good at saying, oh, we don't like this person representing us. And black people don't seem to have any standard for what it is that they want represented. They don't really care, but we need to care about who is representing us, because especially when they're doing a poor job. I was gonna do a separate video, but I think I'm just gonna say it here. So I want to talk about baby hair. Like, what is obsession with baby hair? Like, I feel like this was gonna be in a separate video called baby hair, self-image and mental health, because I feel like this obsession with baby hair is like something you should have grown out of when you were young. Like when you kind of clocked, oh, I don't have baby hair, I'm a black African, like I'm a black African with 4C hair, I don't really have baby hair. Why am I seeing videos of girls cutting their adult hair, their real hair, the front of their head, just so they can achieve this look? What is this look that you guys want to achieve, and why do you want to achieve it so badly when you don't have it? Why can't you just accept that you don't have baby hair?
I will do anything to achieve the look I want.
Yo, I ain't never been with a body. She comes to me, added to the tally.
So here goes nothing. It will grow back. It's just hair.
They gon' hate me regardless. That's why I do what I do. See me in person, I'm flawless.
You can't possibly think that swooping these jet black things at the front of your head makes you look good. It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't look good. Like the baby hair that you guys do does not look good. And I know like it does, it's addictive. I think that you make yourself think that it looks good. A lot of you don't have the hair even in the right natural place. It just doesn't look good, man. Scrape the hair back, my youth. Scrape it back, because that's who you are. Like, even this black woman's obsession with scraping their hair back into the bun, getting a sleek bun. You know what we have to go through as black women to get a sleek bun? Like, it's damn near impossible. And don't come over here with your 4A self. I ain't talking to no 4A, I'm talking to 4C. You know you cannot get no sleek bun without completely destroying your hair and mashing up your hairline. Why can't we just accept that we don't have, our hair cannot slick into a bun, it can't gel, and it can't, and we shouldn't really be having baby hairs on the front of our face? Why can't we just accept that? Like, self-acceptance in terms of accepting, like, this is my natural black hair, this is how it goes up my scalp, this is what it can do, this is what it can't do. What is that about? Like, and I feel like it's like black women have really bought into this mixed race image. Like, that's mixed race beauty, hair and beauty. That's mixed race. That's a mixed race image that you are trying to achieve, that you would never be able to achieve. You would never be able to achieve that because you don't have the hair tie. So just accept that. Just accept it. Like, we need to really start to accept our hair texture. Like, we really just start to accept it. Like, it's what it can do, what it can't do. It can do a lot, but the cutting, now we're cutting our baby hairs at the front of our head to fit into this mixed race image. Are you dumb? Are you like mentally? It's like even the wig thing, like after a while, the wig thing is a mind fuck, because you put this on every day. Some of you sleep in it, that's a whole other ball game. And it's like, you get so used to seeing yourself in it. So can you put on your natural hair? So can you wear your natural hair? You feel uncomfortable? That's a problem. So now when the thing that was supposed to be fun now becomes a crutch, because you depend on it, and you feel uncomfortable in your own skin, that's when it becomes a problem. So these wigs and hair and baby hair, these things are all fun. It's black women are very creative. In the first place you can see a black woman's creativity is on her head. However, we really got to start thinking about how far we're willing to go to achieve this mixed race image, and when are we going to accept our natural selves? How long are we going to try to fit into this mixed race image? It's not working, baby. It's not working. Yeah, like when you start putting the wig on and the baby hair, and you depend on it, and you feel like when you take it away you don't look good, that's a problem. So it's like, it gets to the point where you got to take it off and say, it's like recondition your mind to like say, no, this is who you are, this is how you naturally look. That's healthy. I think we all did it when we were in like year 11, back in the early 2000s. There was like that Nixon freeze gel, and we swoop it, and we put the two pigtails at the back and at the top. That was like a UK thing, but even that come from them. Like, dead the baby hair, especially when it's jet black. And now we're doing this new thing now, it's a new trend now. So it's like the fluffy baby hair, in it, the fluffy one. Okay, so I just want to say, I'm going to put in a clip, and it's about a YouTuber that I really like. I do like this girl. Remember that I'm not attacking this girl, I'm attacking the behaviour that we do subconsciously, that we're not aware of, that we've been doing for so long. I'm questioning the behaviour. Also, I want you guys to think about this. When mixed race girls look at your fake fluffy edges, what do you think they think? Do you think they think they look good? Or do you think they think you're licky? Because true say, you look beggy, licky, trying to imitate things that you do not have. It makes you look like you don't like yourself. Peep this though. When they get our canerows and our dreadlocks, do they try to make it like our texture? Or do they silkify it? Do they make it silky? Do they embrace their texture within our African styles? Learn to love your texture, because you're not loving your texture. No one else is embracing or valuing your texture. No one else is wanting to see that on their head. Please, it's embarrassing. So what we're doing now, we're straightening the fronts of our hair that are already so fragile and susceptible to damage. And we're curling them again, and we're making them fluffy, because that's how certain like free B, what do you call them? They'd be free A girls kind of have that kind of texture to where they can do that kind of thing, but you don't have that texture. You keep straightening your hairline like that, everything gonna broke off. I don't know, I just feel like I've never liked baby hair. I've never understood baby hair. Like, don't get twisted, it is an art, it's art, but there comes a point where now I'm so tired of girls who just like really forcing the baby hair. There's some girls who really force it. You don't have it, it's okay. It's okay. Like when I have my bun, which I will be having for my birthday, you will see, because I love a bun, I'm not gonna have no baby hair. You're not gonna see no baby hair sweep down to my eyebrow. It don't look good. And I feel like self-acceptance is a big thing. But again, because you've been in this motion for like 10 years plus, you've been doing baby hairs for 10 years, you're gonna reject this. In fact, you'll probably see this as an attack. My opinion, my personal opinion on baby hair is gonna feel like an attack to you. That's sad. Yeah. If it's like an attack, please come off my page, please. But yeah, black women is really to learn to accept themselves, because this wig thing, and the wig, like I saw a girl gluing on, I want to insert the clips, gluing on baby hair. She cut hair just to glue it on, just to swoop it on, and it didn't even look good.
I heard it got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Fuck you till you burn It just needs a little shaping. To the salon!
It didn't even look good. At the end of the day, it didn't look good. What are we doing? Like mentally, it's a you don't think it's a bit tapped. Like mentally, it comes across a bit like sick. Am I the only one that thinks that baby hairs is just makes you look a bit nuts? Like you don't see yourself in the correct light. I guess we all have self-image issues, you know, but with black women, you can see it on them. Don't attack black woman. It's not attack. It's attack on the attack of black women and how we're buying into it. Stop buying into it. Okay, guys, so that's me done. So if you agree with anything I'm saying or you want to challenge anything I'm saying, preferably black males, you're welcome under the comments. Make sure you follow me, follow the channel. I will be doing an ongoing series on black female identity. Oh, a bit dark or whatever. I don't want my videos to feel like some kind of like rant. So I'm trying to develop a structure I'm trying to get into essay writing and stuff like that. So there is a written version of this on my blog that I will link below. But yeah, there's an attack on black female identity and I'm going to talk about it. So yeah, I just need more structure to my essays, like my verbal essays, and I need some cue cards and to get into the flow and just kind of develop a system on how to kind of do these videos because I'm still getting into it. But yeah, any offense, I don't care, move from me. If you're offended, come off my page. Anyway, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe so you can see me again, and I'll see you online. Okay, bye. Time to take some cover photos. Okay.